Hello, hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome. It is your favorites from the Wines and Chocolate Show. My name is Jasmine J, aka the Wine Goddess.
I am Kiki, the Countess of Cabernet, and you are now watching Just the Sip, where we come through and we give you just a little taste throughout the week before we give you a glorious gulping on Sunday. Okay, a little slurp too for you if you look in my eyes long enough. All right, so as always, how's life tasting for you, friends?
Girl, it is sparkling. Everything is pinka. It's fruity and
Everything is
fresh.
rosé.
Everything is rosé. Rosé all day. It's the end of the week. I'm excited about tomorrow. We're having these cigars in Cabernet. If you're in Kansas City, check out the links on my bio. You can get you a ticket. Now they are filling up fast now, okay? So try to get those in there. But yes, I'm having a wonderful time, friend. How are you?
Man, I'm having a great one, you know what I'm saying? Light, crisp, airy, a little dewy because it rained earlier, you know what I'm saying? But still the sun came through, shine through, you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Went to the movies. I'll talk to you guys more about that on Sunday for my quirks and content, but went to the movies, saw Toy Story 5, and just when you think they can't do more. They
It made you cry?
Disney.
It
I
made you
I ain't
cry?
gonna lie. I got a little misty, but more. I got like a warm sensation. You know what I'm saying? Literally heartwarming. You know what I mean?
You feel like there's
But
hope
like
for the future?
a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If anything, and I'll touch on this more on Sunday. I really think this was more for the parents than it was for the kids. When I look at the overall messaging for the movie, like, because kids gonna be kids, right?
Yeah.
And they can only be entertained by what's in front of them, right? So I like I said, we'll touch it more on Sunday, but I think this was more, hey adults, remember you used to be a kid. Because if you think about it, Toy Story, Toy came out, I think in like 1995,
Mm-hmm.
96, 95.
Mm-hmm.
I was 9 or 10 years old. I am now 40 years old. There are people who have had children since that movie, which is why I said that thing about the Disney adults. Like, you guys, Disney adults start off as Disney children, and you never grow up out of that. Even when you go to the big city and you move away, you got your grown up clothes and your grown up job, and you're paying bills and you're living life, and then you just allow yourself just to slip back and just like, wow. That's why I encourage, I know, say what you want about Disney, I know. But if you do have the means, go to Disney World. I'm telling you, I guess as a former mouse coutier, I guess you can call me. Um, Even going back one time as I got older, it was just like all over again. You know what I mean? You just
The
get
same.
wrapped up in it and the magic and the fun
The
times. You're eating the candy, you're going on the rides, you're buying overpriced everything. You
everything.
know what I'm saying? But you look back at those pictures, you think back at that time, you remember the fireworks at the castle and your turkey leg and it's fun. It's fun. So yeah, I would recommend it. Please go see Toy Story 5. So starting my day off with a movie. We went and had a little brunch afterwards, had my mimosa. So I already had my sip this Thursday. So had my mimosa, but they had the real orange juice. Now, controversy time. I like pulp in my orange juice.
Oh, you're a pulp
I
drinker.
am
You're
a
a pulp
well,
drinker.
we said earlier. Now, yeah, I do like pulp. It's just the little fruity, the bits
It's
of
just gotta be
orange.
taints for me. When it starts being all extra thick, it's like, bitch, all right,
No, no, like
all
no, there's
right.
like light pulp. No, no, I'm not talking about put the skin
Light
in that
pulp is
motherfucker.
okay, right?
Yeah,
Nothing.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? A little pre-pulp,
Okay, yeah, there you
you
go, pre
know?
pulp.
Pre-pulp is fine. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But yeah, I had my mimosa and then, went and picked up the chocolates. I'm so excited about these chocolates,
Me
guys.
too.
It is from bourbon balls.
That's the name of the place? I know that's the name of the
Yes,
chocolate. So Bourbon
yes.
Balls is the name of the
Let
place.
me get it. I get
Okay.
accurately. It's called bootleg bourbon balls.
Okay.
Yes, because it's kind of like a prohibition type of
Mm.
theme,
Okay.
if you will. So
Love it.
this is what we'll be doing, guys. I know it's probably backwards for y'all, but it's bootleg bourbon balls, notoriously naughty chocolate. And well,
Mm.
this is on theme today. We just been naughtying it up. So for
Mm.
those, this is the what you get when you follow us. When you come here Tuesday, Thursday before Sunday, you get a little pre-show, little
Hmm.
smoke show. Look at that.
Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Those are pretty. Yeah.
oh yeah. So, but yeah, shout out to Miss Lisa, the
Thank you,
owner, the
Lisa.
proprietor. Miss Lisa came out, shook my hand, all smiles, greeted
So
herself,
sweet all the time.
lovely, warm. It was the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Because you girls procrastinate. Well, not. I'll be fair to myself. Like I said, I was at the movies. I was doing stuff, but I still had a little time. I could have got there maybe like 30 minutes earlier. But hey, but anyway, still I could tell even her being like that at the end of the day, she's like that all day. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at the end of the day, you're ready to go home, whatever. Now
Hmm.
Miss Lisa, Miss Lisa, all smiles. And also, if you guys go in the month of August, you get a free bourbon ball. Okay. And of
Nice.
course, we
Little
got
wines and
one.
chocolate cinch ya.
Okay. Miss Lisa in the house. All
Period.
right. So, but yeah, I had a full day, then came home. Finally, guys, shop news. The website is completed. It is completed. I know y'all been hearing us talk about this for a couple months now. Website is now completed. It should be live after the show. So stick around, maybe about an hour or so after the show. You need to go and we'll put the link.
Midnight. No, I'm just
Yes, okay, drop at midnight. Maybe a
playing.
little before, but yeah, because I gotta go to work. But
East Coast, West Coast, one of those.
yeah, one of these time zones, it'll be
Hmm.
midnight, right? So yeah, it'll be live, and then we will give you guys the link, and then we will just start promoting as we always do. But yeah, that was my day today, friend, and now we are here. Hi, Yvonne. Now we are here, or Ivan, either one. Now we're here talking to you, and we gotta get to the to
We
pick.
gotta get through the shits, because my goodness, quite a few things happening in the streets, in the social streets, as we say. And you guys make sure to subscribe to the Patreon. Join our poor class, okay? Our POUR class of folks, where we are talking about all the things a little less unfiltered, with a little more depth and things like that. But yes, things in the social streets we have. So where should we start? I feel this is important. Honestly, I would like to just go ahead and say, Miss North Carolina, come forth, come
North
forth.
Carolina, bitch,
North
don't raise up.
Carolina,
Mm-mm.
raise up, raise
You
up.
take your hood off.
Well,
Hmm. Twist it around like a noose, huh? Mm,
well.
continue.
I mean, because first of all, why is your name, your Finstagram, Sosa the Stallion?
Thank you.
The
Let
Stallion?
let's start there.
My
We
God,
have said ad nauseum about the obsession,
girl,
the outright obsession,
girl. Because when I tell
jealousy.
you,
How you gonna talk hot racial shit from a moniker based off, and at that time, because this they say between 2017 and 2019, this bitch
Mm-mm.
had. So this was
Right.
literally like a high
Baby
rising
was
time.
barely outside, and you
That's
was
what I said. This is when
already
she was bubbling. So that lets me know, bitch, you was in circles. You was privy to underground shit. She hadn't even blown up yet.
and maybe
Mm,
this is my other theory.
mm.
Maybe at the time that the person, because it's clear that the person searched the word nigga and all of the nigga tweets came up and then they took a screenshot. So it could have been that she changed her name since, from 2017 to 2020, whatever is it, 22 or 24 or something like that. But bitch, in the year of 2017, this is what we're doing. Like we're behind our fence account, we're in our room in our darkness, and we're just like, nigga, I'm tripping. Nigga, I did this today. Nigga, he said, like, that's how you feel when you say nigga, like, ew. And you just, this is how you look. Because I had to look at, I was like, now who is this representing?
Now, before you show
Who?
her,
Who
before
is
you
it
show her,
representing North
oh,
Carolina?
okay. Yeah, before you, well, you already
Is
showed
this
her,
the
but
lady?
when I tell you the picture that you
And I was
showed
just like,
me, the
very
picture
much
that you
just
showed me
Instagram,
in the chat,
regular. And so then I had to ask the question, well, who was the runner up from Brittany Blotton House or Bolton House, whatever the fuck, just a terrible ass fucking name. And then I came upon Miss,
Mila.
hold on, wait a minute, where's she at? Where'd she go? Ah,
I
Miss
knew.
Mila Shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I said,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So,
well,
okay, when you sent me this shit
I mean,
in
it's
in,
it's
in the
actually
chat,
quite fitting, being that we are still in the year our Lord of the chair at the river. What was it? It was the lawn chair being smacked. We are in the celebration and the remembrance of that wonderful day. And here it comes that not only did Miss Brittany Bolton House have to be stripped of her title because this racist ass bullshit that she was saying, okay, nigga, I'm toxic as fuck. This nigga, and this is why it's just like you, like, bitch, you're not even using it in a way that just
you're
like
just
it's
saying it.
good
You're just
content or anything like that.
you're just
It's just,
saying it.
uh oh, I can't even hear you. Can you? Are you talking?
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
you
I can't hear
can't.
you for some reason. Maybe let me stop sharing. Maybe that'll help.
Can you hear
Can
me?
you hear me? No, I can't hear you now. What the hell?
What?
Uh-oh.
I hear you.
Mm-mm. Can't hear you at all.
I don't know why. I was
Something
just
must have
talking.
happened. So I'll give you a second. But I just was like, really, Richie? But it's fine. Because again, Miss Mila
Can you hear me?
just looking like, nope, just looking like a beautiful milk chocolate bunny, just ready for child to take on the crown of Miss North Carolina and hope, because again she was first runner up, so she should have won. Okay, clearly y'all you missed that one. That one went over your head, but it's cool. Here again, exactly. Shout outs to Con. Shout out, yes, milk chocolate in North Carolina for sure. In the name, I mean, I just don't quite understand it. To me, it's, as the Countess was saying, very obsessed. I mean, we obviously know that. And I was watching something, I think it was on Instagram, but there's young lady, she was basically teaching a class and she was telling people, why do you want to say that word so bad? Like, you know that men can't really call women that B word in certain situations.
Can you hear me?
Mm-mm.
How can I have the?
What happened? That's
I
so
don't
strange.
know.
And it's like your thing is, hold on, let me see. Is it me? No, it's
It
not me.
has to be.
Oh, what happened?
Hello.
Girl, let me go on your Instagram and see what's going on. Let's see. Okay, it's me. It's me then. Let me go out and I'll come back.
Okay.
Hopefully it doesn't end it. You think it's gonna end it?
It might.
Let me see.
It might. Mm-mm. Okay. We still here. We still here. We still here. I don't know. If you can hear me, put it in the chat. Okay. She's back.
I'm back. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But
Can you
anyway,
hear me?
so yes, can you hear me?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So Miss Mila went
Mm,
ahead and as again, she should have went ahead and been the person to win it in the first place. But at the end of the day, they made it correct. They made it right. And again,
mhm.
during the same month as that lovely, day, that faithful day on the river. I can't remember where it was. Was it Mississippi or Alabama?
Alabama River
Alabama.
Brawl.
Yes, the Alabama River Brawl.
Alabama River Brawl. Man, like that day. First of all, let me back up because I was saying stuff, but you couldn't hear me.
Um,
So first and foremost, to bring a vote in my house. Um, when you sent that in the chat, I didn't even read the text first. I just looked at her face, and I thought that girl was Indian. I thought she was a white passing Indian woman. That's what it was giving me. So then to read that's and then honestly, that still don't mean shit because that's also they can be anti-black as well too. But I thought that was the first thing that jarred me. Second thing that jarred me was Sosa the Stallion. And I think this is probably where I may have cut out, but I was saying like it's crazy the obsession, the fetish that they have with folks because it's 2017. She's just now like really starting to like bubble up. We ain't even got to 2019 yet. You know what I'm saying? So listening to the music, ingratiating yourself in spaces, having black friends and doing all this shit, siphoning off of the culture while simultaneously hiding like a coward, a straight
Finster.
puss ass bitch behind a
Finster.
fenster saying nigga every 3 words. You're like she was just using it indiscriminately. She was saying it like Bob, Tom, Dick, Harry. She was saying it
Nigga.
like it was somebody's name. Like what? Like you don't even know how to use the shit anyway.
Like
That's
I
just
can just
dumb.
imagine her sleeping, just being like, nigga, 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 nigga,
I mean, it's just like echoing in her head, like, I wanna be a nigga. Like, it's just like, I wanna fuck a nigga, nigga, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nigga.
that's what it
Nigga,
gets.
nigga.
What'd you say?
I'm just saying, like, you a stupid nigga, nigga, nigga.
Right, right. Look at all these niggas, niggas, niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that's what that bitch people. Like, you
I'm
have
mad, nigga,
to.
nigga, nigga, nigga.
I'll take your nigga, nigga, nigga. So this is what these that's just what they beat on because look at these tweets, these nonsensical nigger vomit tweets that she just made, right? Um, and then what's so crazy in the clip that you showed or you gave, they didn't even show what Mila looked like. I already knew because I was waiting on the picture and they never showed a picture of her. But Mila, I knew from number one, and I was like, oh, it's probably a black girl. It gotta be a black girl.
It
It
was.
has to be, you know. And then after that statement, like she has our full support, and I was like, oh yeah, she black. If they had to put a stanza cap it off with, "Hey now, we don't want no problems. Just we're gonna support Mila because the one we picked, she fucked herself.
But
Okay, we ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay." So yeah, so now when you show the picture of this breathtakingly beautiful woman, this gorgeous, gorgeous, evenly toned woman, and I mean that in skin tone and in muscle, evenly toned woman. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. Of course, she's going to represent it, but you see what racism gets you in both ends, right? Racism got y'all because y'all just didn't that y'all edged Brittany Boltonhouse out over her for whatever reason, only for racism to bite Brittany Boltonhouse in the ass, and she still got her title snatched for the same shit. Mila was gonna be Miss North Carolina one way or the fucking other. It just was a destined thing. You couldn't stop it by picking the other girl. The other girl couldn't stop it by being a racist. You just can't stop it. Y'all practically, for as much complaining as y'all do, y'all practically be handing us shit. Y'all practically be silver plattering shit up. Y'all gotta pay hundreds of thousands, sometimes millions of dollars to us for the shit that you do. You gotta give us land. You gotta give us our property. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lose your title, lose your job,
you
get a
walk around with
divorce.
guilt every day. I just walk around with
Yeah.
guilt every day. Like, damn, my ancestors. It's really a shame. It's really a
Not
shame.
some of them, but not enough of them be feeling the guilt, quite frankly. But yeah, good for Mila. You know, like I said, what God had for you. Okay, what the universe had for you, sister. Couldn't stop it. You're gonna do great. You're gonna be great. Please do not date anybody in any type of ball profession. Please stay away from anybody who picks up a microphone. I beseech you. Don't stay away from them
Quite
folks.
frankly, let this be a testament that, bitch, even when you lose, no weapon formed against me shall. Okay, because period, as the Countess had said, what's destined is destined. And so, bitch, even when they just think that they got you, it's kind of like, oh, well, not only, because that's what it is. Because see, that's how God do. Okay, puts you just creates the table in front of thine enemy. Because bitch, not only did you get your shit snatched, okay, you now have also been exposed. Okay, for everybody to take part in and talk about and just be like, oh, bitch, you thought you was just so fucking slick. Ain't that something? You just be thinking you so motherfucking slick. Oh yeah, I'm hiding behind my thing and I'm in the darkness and nobody's gonna know it's me. Da, da, da. While
Nigga, nigga,
simultaneously,
nigga, nigga. Just ridiculous.
while simultaneously going for a title in which they completely go against any sort of degradation of anybody's character, how they feel about themselves, anything like that. Why? Because you're sick. And I'm so glad to know who you are, Miss Brittany Bolton. Like, what the fuck kind of bullshit? Just, my God. And shout out to you, Mila. Good, cause sitting there, I know you knew she was racist, bitch. Having to hold this bitch's hands and pray and things like that right there, and you got to sit up this bitch face, just be like, oh yes, congratulations, but you still
For
show the
real.
fuck out, bitch, with grace. Shit,
You gotta stand there holding.
bitch, hell no, just I'm not
Oh
gonna.
my God, fake tears. I'm
Oh
being
yeah,
gracious to this race.
all the
Because
time and
God only knows what was going on backstage. God only knows. the jokes, the backhanded compliments,
The
the
microaggression, the
child.
slick comments.
Bitches trying to ruin your
Ooh,
dress, trying to hide your makeup. I'm quite
ooh.
sure. I'm quite sure. Nasty, nasty evil spirit.
Eh, just
Ick.
eek.
A stain
Okay,
on North Carolina.
right. Okay, but again, turn up, raise your shirt off because Mila turned it up for y'all. Okay, we can close this down and we can talk about. You want to talk about the chocolates really quickly because
Yeah, because this is the Wine and Chocolate Show, and we're on a
really,
high alert. On a high
and
alert.
I love that not only are we here to make wine less intimidating and give people a place and a space where they can learn about wine and understand it, but like also about chocolate, right? Because chocolate, we got the poor babies in the fields pulling out the cocoa beans. Like it's real stuff that we supporting and making sure that we try to do properly. You know what I'm saying? So to bring lights to an awareness to just craziness going on in these ecosystems, right? So chocolate companies such as, I'm gonna just name the ones that I was just completely shocked, bitch. I was like, what? I ain't gonna say I was shocked, but I was shocked at the amount of money that these companies invested into lab growing chocolate. Bitch, everybody knows this one. Okay, and put it in the comments, nigga, if you ever been hangry. Okay, because they the ones that really coined the term being hangry. You know what I'm saying? If you're hangry, get a Snickers.
You're
Like,
not yourself.
you're not.
You're not
Quite
yourself when you're
frankly.
angry.
Like you really not. You really are like on the edge. And really like Snickers really does do it all because it's got the chocolate and the caramel and the nut. And then you know what I mean? It really just gathers all of those.
Make your mouth
You
water.
know what I mean? It gathers all of those ingredients and really just does something. It calms you down. But the fact that bitch, we not eating real chocolate. Now I forgot what the man had said. To be able to determine what is lab grown, what's real. But Snickers is a mess. M&M's is a mess. And then who was the other one?
Kit
Child.
Kat.
Kit Kat was another big one for sure.
Lint was one.
Man, that was it, bitch. I was
I was like, now Lint.
like, Lint, you supposed
Now
to be
Lint.
the leader. You
Supposed to
supposed
be
to be.
European, Swiss chocolate Alps and shit. You supposed to be our gateway to the better shit.
Bitch, okay. Just
Betrayal.
okay,
We
just
done had these niggas on the show a few times. A few.
okay.
We was eating modified cocoa, bitch.
Just all sorts of proud. Bitch thinking, yeah, no, we got that they got that
Cross
indigenous silk.
cross contamination, mind you, because most of the wines you were drinking were biodynamic or organic
Mhm.
with man-made chocolates.
For
And then the
shame.
other one, which I wasn't surprised by, was Cadbury, and
For,
I can taste it.
for shame.
I can taste it. Cadbury, your chocolate ain't been hitting on shit since probably the early '90s.
Damn.
Cadbury's awful. It's bad. It's been bad. It's been bad for a long time. But like you said,
For
the
shame.
amount of money that they're spending, they they have to, because I know you were comically touching on it, like the babies in the field and stuff, but like that's a real thing. Sustainability is a real thing,
Yeah.
and there's billions of us. These are global companies. Ain't enough chocolate for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Ain't enough meat for all of us. Ain't enough water for all of us, and it's just dwindling day by day,
Yeah.
the amount of the natural available resources of damn near everything, right? So, unfortunately, capitalism, it makes sense to do that. I wish I wish there was a more holistic way to do that, even though it is man-made. You know what I mean? But we're also Americans, and I'm gonna be real with you. Most of that shit is probably sold in America. Most of that shit probably can't even be sold globally because other countries care about what they people eat. And so we are mainly getting a lot of this genetically modified ass shit over here because we done shipped all the jobs in manufacturing over there. So now they got to put money in their pocket to give us some fake shit. And they know that they can give us all the bad fake shit. You know what I'm saying? But they going to keep the clean fake shit if they're even using fake shit over there. Nah. Mm-mm. It don't matter. You can put it in a gold wrapper. It's still gonna be bargain basement level. Man, I've had Hershey bars that taste better than that. Just regular ass Hershey bars that taste better than that.
Where is
Yep.
here? Is it Cape Town? Is that where we're
Yeah.
at?
Where you from? We do have a lot of genetically modified shit. Like it's just that's why cancers and all these, what do you call those autoimmune diseases and shit be popping up. I see all the time when people go abroad, especially to Europe, when they go abroad, they eat everything.
Shout
They
out to
eat
Cape Town.
everything. Cape Town. They eat everything and they actually lose weight when they go over there, eating breads and pastas and butters and all sorts of rich ass shit that would surely put you down in America. But you eat that shit up, you're fine. Like a lady said that she was in Italy for like almost 2 weeks. Everything. Like at first she wasn't. At first she thought she couldn't eat like the pasta because of gluten and her wheat allergy and all this other type of shit. None of that over there. None of it. So she was just eating, eating. So she, as soon as I got back on the plane and they gave me that bag of peanuts, I instantly inflamed. I just bloated off of off of peanuts, and she not allergic to them. You know, so it's it's such a fucked up double edged sword type of thing because it's like, yeah, I know you need that for supply and demand, but also the shit is killing us. You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
it's horrific. But I mean, besides Lint, all those companies make sense to me because that's like super mass produced candy.
And like you said, it's not necessarily surprising, but the amount. Like Snickers did like $1.4 billion. And then McDonald's did it was like $2 billion or some shit. Or maybe I'm getting those confused. But anyway, it was just like, damn nigga, billion, like that's quite a bit of investing. So child, be careful. Look for these sustainable chocolate factories and brands and things like that, cause you're gonna be eating lab shit. Okay, I don't know what the fuck.
Or do
Because
like we do all the time here, Wines and Chocolates, get in your neighborhood, get on the internet. Every chocolate we have ever shown you has never been more than $35. And
mhm,
that's with shipping and handling if I had to get it.
mhm, mhm.
Okay? 35.
And ain't
It
that some
can be
and
done. The chocolates I just showed y'all today, $19.
and
I got five.
quite frankly, you don't need to just be down in chocolate every goddamn day. Like you need to be saving it for those intended times, and we need to get back to that as a society. We need to get back to like special, like we went out to eat maybe once a week. You know what I'm saying? Like
Shit, maybe
maybe
once a month.
right.
It was
Some cases
somebody's
like, oh,
fucking
that's a
birthday.
to do, bitch. Somebody
Yeah.
special occasion. Somebody in town or some shit. Like what the fuck? We going to McDonald's? Like what the fuck? Um. So you need to be like that with chocolate also. Like seriously. Like let's not just be scarfing down chocolate like it's about to go out of style or something like that. Like that's too much. Speaking of lab things, so Mr. Fauci, because are we, is he a doctor, child? Because at this point,
He is a doctor.
everybody want to claim that motherfucking title, bitch. We got
We not.
Dr. Stein,
No,
Dr.
no.
Pepper.
One bitch ain't finna undo decades of work for another motherfucker. We not gonna do that.
Fair enough, fair enough. But my thing was, the only reason why I really wanted to bring this up was because, like, I had gone on my Facebook feed one day, bitch, and it was just like all of a sudden this influx of people just being like, aha, gotcha, you dumb bitches who got fucking and vaccinated and da 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 da. And, you know, we told you guys, and remember when the media and this, that, and the third was blaming people who wasn't getting vaccinated and this, that, and third, blah, blah. And I was like, well, this is random. Like, because I didn't realize that Mr. Dr. Fauci had recently had his hearing about the ethical way or the legal way he created this vaccine to help fight off COVID vaccine. And my only thing about this is that while it all just looks so like it makes sense and there was a there was a virus and then we needed to create a vaccine and obviously we're going to have people who feel differently about getting vaccines and it's going to create a bunch of division, a bunch of conversation and more money spent and blah blah blah. I was looking at it bitch as B613. Okay, because I'm just like, some ain't smelling correct. Okay, something just is not sitting well with me, and it is the fact that I'm not necessarily against vaccines. I think what I've always just accepted as my philosophy is like if there is medicine that has been around for a long time, like I'm more comfortable doing that. Like the birth control pill, you know what I mean? Like there's just like polio, like there's just certain like vaccines that you're like, okay, they've been around a long time. We know that in terms of the side effects and things like that, what we gonna get or what we might not get or whatever the case may be. But like newer medicine is a lot less stable and there's always some sort of backlash or commercial to talk about have you ever experienced your eyeball falling out after you took out, like it's just always something. um so again, I'm not necessarily against vaccine and nor is am I telling people not to get vaccinated or get vaccinated. It's just I feel a very personal decision and I understand feeling the pressure and being scared as fuck and like, what do I do? What do I not do? But I think that that is really, at the end of the day, my biggest thing, which is that there is no fucking right or wrong answer to me. And that was just very fucking clear across the board. Some people was getting vaccinated and being okay. Some people was getting vaccinated and fucking dying. Some people wasn't getting vaccinated at all and being okay. Some people was fucking not getting vaccinated and spreading the fuck out of it. So it's just like at the end of the day to sit up here and for anybody on either fucking side to sit up here and be like, you must do this, you're a fucking idiot, in my opinion, because you don't know what the fuck is going on. Nobody clearly knows what the fuck is going on, and that is clear. Nobody. So again, back to my point of the B613 thing, where it's like it's very clear that there is no real right or wrong answer. So for this man to be approved to create this motherfucking vaccine, niggas knew that some point it was gonna have to probably be illegal, but that nigga knew how to do it, so they probably held a gun up to his mama head and was like, nigga, you better make this shit or we gonna blow her bitch. Nigga, you gonna be rich and all you gotta do is sit up there and listen to the man cuss you out and tell the American people, because we need to have make sure the American people know that yes, bitch, we fucking did some illegal shit to y'all. So oh well, because we can just blame Mr. Fauci and Miss Fauci just gonna have to take because motherfucking mama head was about to get blown off. That's how I feel about it.
That was hilarious. Oh man, so I want to back up a little bit. You know, this shit is literally like watching. This must have been. Oh, thank you. It must have been. Damn, what was I finna say? Damn. Ah, fuck. Okay, okay. So, like, this, this must. What I'm feeling. This must be what it was like during the Salem witch trials. Like, just watching people get brung to a square because somebody said something, because somebody alleged something. You're a witch. They have no evidence of you being a witch. They just saw you maybe scratch your shoulder one too many times and oh, that must have been a spell. Or, honestly, when women were on their period and hormonal, you're a witch. Like it just was anything to be a witch, right? And so when you are a sane person watching shit like that, it's just like, what the fuck is going on, bro? Like what is going on? Because let's also set the table. They were going to make Dr. Fauci the fall guy because this is the Trump administration. Dr. Fauci has decades and decades of tenure before the White House and while he was at the White House. He has been in his position because, much like how we also have a general surgeon of America, that is a cabinet position. He also has a cabinet position because pandemics happen, epidemics happen. Who's going to be able to help us in case of a mass sickness? This ain't the first mass sickness we've been through, like you said before. They have vaccines for other things because there were mass sicknesses. So at some point, the administration figured it must be of good use to have some sort of public health official, somebody who actually knows science and what the fuck is going on. He was doing his job just fucking fine up until this fuck ass administration. This administration has always been about corruption, idiocy, greed, and power. And they don't care who they have to step on, who they have to lie on, what tails they have to weave in order to get it. While this shit was going on, the administration, was actively setting up distrust of Fauci. They made it so you wouldn't trust a thing that came out that man's mouth. Don't trust the doctor. Trust this bloated orange sack of shit. Trust him and it'll all go away. It'll just like magic. It'll disappear. He literally was telling people to drink bleach. Not a joke. And this was a person who was told throughout, even in the infancy stages of COVID, hey dog, if we don't get a hold on this is going to spread. Because that's my other thing. I don't know, maybe 2020 memory, people keep forgetting that. We were given a chance to not have to go through what the fuck we went through. There was ample time for that shit. And that administration said, nah, it's not a big deal. Nah, no, da 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 da, because they don't believe in science. They don't believe in science. They don't believe in history. They don't believe in math. They don't believe in anything tangible. They don't believe that in anything that makes sense. It's all chaos. So when you have a person who's just trying to do their fucking job up against a person who shouldn't be nowhere near the fucking building, let alone the fucking president, always making sure to undermine you at every press conference, at every meeting, at every turn, discrediting what you're saying to the tune to where millions of people believed it. And that is what caused the division. Dr. Fauci ain't do shit but do his fucking job. That's it. He did his fucking job. He did his job up against a fucking administration that was hell bent on doing everything but actually keeping the people safe and healthy. Obama even told this motherfucker on the way out, hey, dog. So this was going to happen because this is what the administration wanted. They wanted a fall guy
That I can agree on.
because they knew that they completely
The
blew
fuck
the fucking toilet
facts.
on the whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then let's get to the vaccine. You know, people had those exact same thoughts about polio.
Yep.
People had those same exact thoughts about measles,
Yep.
about mumps,
Yep.
about E. coli.
Flu.
People have a lot of fucking thoughts and feelings, but the science don't lie. Motherfuckers keep dying. Now, I didn't get the vaccine either because I stay on top of my health. I know what my body needs and don't need because I'm never taking the flu vaccine either. And I still, to this day, Lord, thank you, have never gotten COVID. But just because that did not happen to me,
Yeah.
I cannot say you shouldn't take the vaccine. I tell you, you should do what is best for you. I think it would be better, especially, and then you have to understand too that these more than likely, most of the people that died were already, their immunity was already compromised.
Yeah. Yeah.
These people were already in poor health because most of these people that died were poor.
Yeah.
Okay, these were these were not like the cream of the crop people dropping out the sky. Even when some healthy people got it, it still took them a long time to get over. That's why they get the fucking post COVID now. People got remnants of that shit. So that whole thing about I'm not taking the vaccine again, that was just Trump shit. That was not any type of common sense conversation because a majority of the people who did not take the vaccine were Trump supporters and science deniers. People that don't believe, that watch Fox News 24/7, people that got duped into believing that he was a good president in the first place. I already know you're not operating from a place of intelligence. So unfortunately, you let your lack of intelligence cost you your life. And it didn't have to be that way. And yes, the vaccine was new because it was during an active pandemic. There's a lot of fucking variables. Cause who we gonna test? We gotta test the motherfuckers that's already got it. That's the only way that we're gonna be able to perfect it. But if you motherfuckers don't take it, how are we gonna perfect it? We are going to have to see. That's literally how science works. This is how trials works. But you can't explain that to motherfuckers who vote incorrectly, who don't believe in science. And I love the Lord, and I know Jesus can fix everything, but he can't fix stupid. He also tells you to not be a fool as well. So fuck this administration wholeheartedly. Get off of Dr. Fauci's dick. You was on his dick the entire fucking time. You was cock blocking him the entire fucking time to set up distrust and sow seeds of anger so that way when y'all brought him here to have your little play pretend fucking meeting, your play pretend fucking cross examination on the hill, wasting our fucking time, taxes, and fucking money, questioning a motherfucker who was trying to do his job because you wouldn't get the fuck out the way. And now you trying to hem this nigga up so he can go to prison over
Listen,
lies.
listen. B613.
Child,
Okay. For those of you who have never watched that good girl Olivia Pope in a scandal, I'm gonna need you to go because B613 is a real thing now. Okay? So, I'm with you, sis. At the end of the day, science, it takes testing, it takes time, it takes hypotheses and checking up hypotheses and going back and da da. having people publicate like there's just a lot, and to try to hold this man to this ridiculous standard when we all knew what the fuck was going to happen, and people voted incorrectly anyway because period nobody wanted to even continue to fund the same goddamn regulating people that have tried to make sure that our food is okay. These same
We out here
people.
eating fucking fake cocoa, and you niggas try to hit him up for the fucking for COVID.
Right.
Y'all,
Now, it's
nah.
really a goddamn mess.
Stop trying to pin other people down for y'all murders. Stop that.
Mm.
That's
Shout out to Nick.
that's what's going on.
Nick was watching the show on Facebook. I wish I could see the
I
Facebook screen.
know.
Shout out to Nick,
Sh-
man.
Is there a way we can complain?
I know,
Like,
right?
how can we like? Why can't we see these fucking comments? Sorry, guys.
So really quick in nigga news, this nigga Gucci Mane. Let me just say, my God, like when I say when a nigga don't give a fuck, bitch, you gonna give me my money, bitch, and you hit me up and you tried to rob me and then you low key embarrassed me because like bitch, you didn't do this to Gucci Mane.
Not
Not
to me.
Gucci Mane. You know what I'm saying? The
Big goo
murderer,
wop. Mm.
bitch. Um, Gucci Mane went ahead and dropped Pooh Shiesty's album under his label. And I'm just like, I don't know whether to be here for it. I don't know whether to be upset about it. I don't really fucking know. I'll be honest with you because I'm like, I'm kind of like, obviously, I feel badly for Pooh Shiesty because like you went through all that bitch for goddamn nothing. I mean,
And
quite
your shit
frankly.
still got put. I
But
mean, I feel like it's a chess move.
But at the same time, I'm like, this ain't right, Gucci. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is not helping the hip hop narratives that be going on. And yeah, it's just a very complicated situation, I feel. Because at the same time, I also feel like, Pooh, what the fuck was you even thinking? Like, honestly, I mean, obviously you wasn't thinking, and you kind of need to be made an example out of where so you're not doing or nobody follows this example. But I'm also just like, this is such a systemic situation in that, like, we're not educated and we don't really think about. I mean, I'm not saying we're not educated but we have our pockets of people who clearly grew up in this just super degenerate, lack of knowledge or resources, and by the grace of the universe, still was able to create a name for yourself and provide for your family and you know, at the end of the day, live what I feel like is important where you're like doing your passion and you're making a means for yourself and all those things. Like I said, breaking that generational curse, everything else already hard enough. So to then for a nigga who went through the same shit and just getting out the mud and all this other stuff to be taking advantage of another black man and just perpetuating the bullshit, it's just kind of hard to watch. But at the same time, business, I understand that. And like people have to kind of like again just learn from these things and hopefully, if you get out, there will be still, push icy situations going on. And but girl, I was just like when I saw that, I was like, oh, but again, I mean Gucci kind of get it, nigga, cause shit. I mean, what else you got going on under that label, child? I mean, I don't know.
That's why he wouldn't release him because he knew he ain't got shit going on that label. That's why he was dead set on Push Icy staying because like you still got hype behind you, you still got emotion behind you. You know your people still like your flow, like and nah, nigga, I need you because like there's a video of him talking about he dropped everybody from the label except for Push Icy. Like what?
Nigga wants to make a point. Nigga wants to make a point. Okay.
Man, but like I guess petty king level, 1,000, I tip my hat, because like you said, you embarrassed me, nigga. Like what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm gonna put your shit out, and I'm gonna pocket the funds, and I'm gonna testify. Like what I'm saying. Like it just might be like a
Punch this shit
snowball.
to you like in the face.
Like nigga, I'm Gucci, literally. I'm Gucci both ways. Okay. So but pull up that complex article so we can perhaps shed a little bit more light on this situation.
Oh yeah, okay, I have it here. Okay, hang on a
Mm,
second.
mm,
For whatever
mm,
reason, my computer's like
mm. But
slow.
yeah, Gucci, you're wrong for this, bro. Like you're not really
Okay.
helping your case, for niggas to not feel bad or to feel bad that you got hemmed up. Oh, can you make it bigger? I can't see.
Oh, wait a minute. Here we go.
Okay. Is there anything at the top?
Not really, yeah.
Okay. So Pooh Shiesty set to release new. You gotta go over some more. Set to release new.
You can't see that?
It's no cutting it off. There we go. Yeah, new music. Is that what it says?
Yeah, new music
It's
on
like
Gucci Mane's label after alleged robbery. The
okay.
rapper's upcoming album will be released on 1017 Records, the label founded by Gucci, whom Shiesty is accused of kidnapping and robbing earlier this year.
How
Shiesty has
could you
not opened.
close your window and then open it back up because it's like half. Yeah, I
Okay.
don't think it oriented all the way to cut off like half the screen. I hope that works. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Okay. So, Pooh Shiesty has not only unveiled the release date for All Eyes on Shiest, whatever. Uh, let Tupac rest.
Yeah.
Let Tupac. Nothing about you is Tupac at all. Nothing. All eyes on Shiest anyway. But dropped a new song to hold his fans over in the meantime. And in what might be a surprising move given recent events, his project will be released on Gucci Mane's label 1017 Records. In a social media post shared on Wednesday, August 5th, Shiesty released a trailer for All Eyes on Shiest announcing his debut album will come out Friday. The post also revealed the lead single Last Man Breathing is out now.
Oh, this was something. Okay. What the heck? Okay.
Okay, yeah, for we can't play that. Okay, it says the announcement comes 2 weeks after the judge denied the rapper's request for release
Oh,
on
hold
bail
on.
as he
I'm back.
oh, oh no. All eyes on Shiesty. And it's just like that doesn't even it's all eyes on me. And so saying all eyes on Shiest doesn't make any that's not even you bet. Anyway, y'all like my hair? I did something new. I did this blind. I just was twisting my hair up, filling it out. I was like, you know what? I think this will work. I think this will do it. And it did. And I was gonna finish it with this little piece right here, but it landed perfectly as a bang. That bang, that bang. Are we back, sister?
I'm back. I'm back. Sorry.
Okay. No, you're good.
Okay, here we go. Sorry about this. Okay.
No, you're
Da
fine.
da 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 da. Here we are.
Where we leave off. Okay.
The announcement.
The announcement comes 2 weeks after a judge denied the rapper's request for release on bail as he awaits his trial for allegedly kidnapping and robbing Gucci. We are disappointed that the judge rejected our proposal, but we are not totally surprised. His attorney Kent Schaefer told Complex in response to the decision. Now we will move on to the next phase, preparing for trial. Shiesty will remain behind bars until the trial begins February 22nd. 2027. Oh my God. That is far away. What is this? August?
Yeah.
6 damn months. The same cannot be said for co-defendant rapper Big 30, who was released on $100,000 bond in June after the court rejected the government's argument that he is a flight risk or danger to his community. Shiesty's father, Lontrell Williams Sr., has also been released on bond, as well as the rapper's alleged right-hand man, Kadarius Waters. That it? Oh. The trial stems from January 2026 incident inside the Dallas recording studio in which Shiesty allegedly arranged a meeting with Gucci Mane to negotiate his contract. The situation, per prosecutors, devolved into Shiesty forcing Gucci to sign his release paperwork at gunpoint. Several items belonging to Gucci, including his wedding ring, watch, earrings, were also allegedly stolen. So yeah,
That-
kind of like the double-edged sword thing we were talking about earlier. It's just like, well, I kind of damned if you do, damned if you don't type of situation. Because now that you have gone this route, he's gonna make sure you don't get any money from this shit. You thought your contract was fucked before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you
He
in a
ain't
rock and a
had
hard place.
now no lubrication.
None, none. And yeah, but Gucci, you wrong, but I understand. Shiesty, just got hold another L. Just L's on L's. You still had to be. You still are having to release music on this nigga's label when all you had to do was get out of jail, spend that same money that you went down there to go do bullshit with on some fucking lawyers. On some lawyers. You had enough clout, enough motion to use that to go to another label so they could have probably bought you the fuck out.
Yeah, you damn near could have got it taken care of because again, just with the sheer fact that somebody who we at the end of the day we all love Gucci Mane, but again, we're very much against this whole idea of artists not having the freedom and artists, feeling that they're being gypped from the label. Like niggas would have definitely put their foot on Gucci neck for you and said, "Nigga, what the hell?" Like, no, you need to do right by him. But now, nigga, we can't because you took this shit all the way back to 1992 and trying to do things that no, we can't do it like that no more. Shiesty. Can't. Sorry.
It's too much snitching
Can't
going
get
on.
it
Like
back
the
in blood.
phone, the car. You was on house arrest, nigga. You got an ankle monitor on. It's like
Can't get it back in
little
blood.
GPS. Like, but that just goes to show, like, he never cared. He never cared. Because when you care, you're not just that was so reckless and so seat of the pants. Yeah, let me just get the game. Let me go down here and make this nigga sign this contract.
I
No.
I just want to say really quickly, shout out to Conspire for all the engagement. He they asked what y'all think of Cole touring. Are y'all
I
Cole
don't.
fans? Are y'all not Cole
I'm
fans?
not.
I'm definitely a Cole fan. Shout out to Cole. Love it. Think it's great. Um, I highly suggest you go watch the episode from last week. I believe that's when we talked about Cole giving Roy Mall the cold
Right.
shoulder, or maybe it was just the sip. I can't quite remember.
Hmm.
But yeah, go check it out. Although Countess is not necessarily a fan per se, I think that she, you know, still appreciates his contribution to the culture.
I'll tell them. Okay, listen. I've never been a J. Cole fan.
Y'all can still hear me, but I think there's something going on with Countess's. No. All right, go out and come back in, sis, if you can hear me. There. Okay, so y'all can hear me good. Thank you. Thank you,
Good?
Con. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Bitch, okay, go back because I went on Instagram and everything, and I'm gonna send you a video of what it sounded like, but you completely muted out. So go back to you are a J. Cole fan, but
No, I'm not. I'm
okay,
not.
sorry, you're not a J. Cole
Yeah.
fan, but okay.
Yeah. So I've never been a J. Cole fan. Um, that's before about all that. I've, tolerated Cole. I've liked songs from Cole. I do like KOD. That's the only album I actually have actually listened to in its entirety that I was actually able to get through that was good for me, to me. Okay. Um, I said earlier too, I said for me, when I listen to him and Big Sean are in the same type of boat for me. Even though, yes, I know Big Sean rap. I'm sorry. Even though I know J. Cole raps way, way better than Big Sean, but it's all about efficacy and feeling for me. And it's just kind of like it never hit my soul. You feel what I'm saying? He never came musically to me as just like, oh man, like he's one of the greatest. Like I did really enjoy his feature run that he had for like that little year and a half, 2 years before the battle started. I was like, okay, Jermaine cooking, okay, like he out here doing his thing, whatever. But then yes, the battle happened, and then he did the things he did, and then that terrible podcast run and the confused feelings and all that. It just really takes away from the music. It takes away from the music, and it shines a light on the music in a way for people like myself that I don't think he intended. Because now it's like when I hear that shit, I'm like, all right, nigga, like it took whatever the wind in the sails that I had for that man, and it just so I mean, if he's on a feature and if it's good, I'll say yeah. But for the most part, I'm not. I mean, I was never listening to his shit anyway, so I'm not. I'm not changing up. Like I never listened to his shit.
She is a dot.
Um,
She is a dot fan, Con. She's
it's
not
not even
saying
really
Con.
about being a no, because I
Well,
don't want to paint that shit
well,
either.
you
It's not being about a dot fan. It's really not. Like my thing is, if this would be different if I loved J. Cole, then he did the thing, and now I'm like, fuck J. Cole. But if I was already indifferent to J. Cole from the very fucking beginning, and he was cool every once in a while, like I didn't feel the way that I felt about Drake about him. Like Drake was pure hate, distaste. Get this nigga out of here. He's a fraud. I was saying that from day one. I didn't feel that way about J. Cole. I don't feel like he ruined it. Now I won't go that far. Now I don't. He didn't ruin hip hop, but he did some bitch ass shit and tried to negate the rules of hip hop
I'm
with
going
his bitch ass shit.
I'm going to do a was this objection here, and I'm going to say, Con, you take your black ass. I'm gonna assume because you're in Cape Town to them past episodes, because I'm not doing this again on live with Kiki the Countess. We have had 2 years long
And it's gonna
suffering.
continue. It's
I
gonna
know. I mean,
continue.
quite frankly, there's like there's like a segment of the show at this point about updates regarding who said what in the battle, and somehow it's referred back to what the fuck. So I'm just going to go ahead and stop y'all here. Thank you again for the engagement. We truly appreciate it. And honestly, Countess, I'm not even trying to be, I don't know, like stopping you, but some of
Hmm.
these things we've already talked about, and we have other
Yeah.
things to get to. So please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and watch the previous episodes because Countess has an ad nauseum discussed how she feels about this man and what he did and J.
Mm-mm.
Cole and how he played part. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
Yeah.
back to
But
what
I
the
was talking
fuck.
about his tour because he asked me about that.
Yes.
So, but yeah, so I don't feel any way about the tour either. I'm like, he released the
Yeah.
album, he should tour. Like that's really how it goes. Like, I
Period.
mean, as long as the people there are happy and they're singing along and they're clapping their hands up in their feet,
But
that's
back
great.
to the game because the game has
Hmm.
had some news. So what was that? Because I don't know if that's when you cut out or what, but that was one of the things that we were supposed to talk about was the game
Yes, yeah,
has
yeah,
been
yeah,
dead.
yeah. So yeah, back up a little bit here. So battle happened. Weird people were picking sides, and the game unofficially officially picked a side, and it was looking like Drake's side, right? And so to most people, that is a head scratcher because the game is from Compton, West Coast. You would figure he'd be on that side. But it just was always backhanded compliment, like little brother, big bro, I put him on, I could assign him, like that type of shit. Like, you know what's funny to me? All these people that we have to mention have been dry hating on this nigga for years. For a year. Because anytime that we have to bring up what the fuck they did now, we always have to go back the fuck here to some shit a nigga said in 2017, to some shit a nigga said in 2019, back to some shit a nigga said in 2021. Like, niggas have been hating this man and harboring jealousy and resentment against this nigga. And I guess it just after this battle, everything just all came to a head, right? So then after the battle, then the pop out happens. And noticeably, the game is not there at the pop out. Again, West Coast, Compton, um, big tier artists should be there, gang thing, we all da da da. Oh, I ain't go because I ain't want nothing happen. Like, my people fucking did, 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 did. Hey, that wasn't gonna happen because it was peace. You are literally saying that if you would have came, you just would have fucked up the vibe. You know what I'm saying? You was mad about not being included at the fucking Super Bowl with Dr. Dre and Kendrick Lamar and Snoop Dogg. You was mad about that. You've been shitting on Dr. Dre since 2010, 2002. You've been shitting on Dr. Dre for a decade. You've been pissing on Eminem. You did a whole diss record to Eminem and did nobody ask for that shit. It just was left field shit. So like the game, what are you talking about, Con?
You
So
talking
just
about
like I guess
Dr.
about the
Dre?
game, maybe okay, but it's just like dog. We have it on record of you just being a weird, backstabby, backbiting, backhanded compliment giving ass nigga, right? So then we get to, more of the fallout. Okay, so we leading up to Iceman coming out. So now this nigga want to be an album, want to work for Complex and review albums, and she reviewing Baby Keem's album and J. Cole's album and shit like that. And review Iceman though. Yeah, what happened to that one? You ain't review that one. You see what I'm saying? Like going on him and academics fucking on IG talking about posting pictures on this nigga's jet. Talk about, oh, the boy said, oh, I can keep the jet, just give it to what's not top five. What's that nigga name? Baca. Tell Baca that he can just come and get it. Like you've been pom pom waving for this waffle colored nigga for a minute. Okay? So then again, we got to go back here again because what in 2017, I think, is when 100 came out or whatever. Yeah, 2016, 2015, whatever. Whatever the song that he got with Drake, where Drake basically is saying that if I would have went conscious, I would have had I would have took all your fans and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I do remember that.
Simultaneously, he's rapping this on a game song in Compton, in a hood, rapping this about this nigga. So then we get to the news here from yesterday.
Mhm.
So there's a man named Stat Quo who's on a show called The Third Verse. Sometimes he's featured on Culture United. Make sure you watch Culture United. Shout out to the company, man. But
Yeah.
Stat Quo is heavily in TDE. He's heavily in Aftermath. Knows the game personally. Knows all these people personally. Right? Talks to these people on the phone. Yada yada.
Mhm.
So it has already been kind of theorized in the streets that because the game had Drake say that bullshit on the song and invited him to Compton to come do that shit, people was in the circle just like, nigga, what are you doing? Like, no, like you're being told actively by the people around you that this is some goofy shit you doing, right? Don't want to hear it. So then he's all so Statquo first he first opens this can of worms by revealing to us that the game is upset because he can't get in contact with Kendrick. He can't get Kendrick on the phone. And so
Sir.
Stat had to explain to him that he don't talk to everybody, bro. He don't he talked to his family, Top. He said, I ain't even talked to that nigga in years. I ain't talked to that nigga since what I think it's the damn album or some shit. He said, I ain't talked to that nigga in years. I don't feel no way about it. He said he's just on a different echelon, but the game, of course, being a fucking whack job and entitled as shit and little bro and every motherfucking body, he feels that I don't have to wait. I'm the
You
game.
better talk to me.
I'm West
Who the
Coast
fuck do you
royalty.
think you are?
Little nigga, kiss my Chuck Taylors. You feel me? Like,
I I have shot at the best of them. No, but I mean, like for real. Come on.
right. So like that's where he was initially. So then Stab Quo starts telling him all like the vulture on the show, like he don't do that, da 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 da. So then yesterday, back on the third verse show, Stat Quo gets a call from Top Dog. Get Top on the phone. All right. He get a call from Top Dog. They mute the call because this nigga is like the Illuminati or some shit. Like I've only seen this man maybe a handful of times. I barely know what he looked like, and I don't know what he sound like. He's very ducked off. Like for a man who makes gut wrenching, heart pouringly personal albums every time he come out, he gonna need to not talk to niggas for a smooth year. That was a lot. That's a lot for me to record this shit. It's a lot for me to perform this shit. Nigga, I don't want to talk. I've talked enough. I've said everything I need to say. Ain't shit else to talk about, right? But again, the game being entitled and shit doesn't understand. So then Top had to call Stat, and Stat came back and said, well, Top want me to let y'all know to make sure that I tell y'all the full story. So then he goes into confirm that yes, that fucking 100 video was kind of the genesis of where, right?
Hmm.
Nigga, what? Like that's where it started. On top of him going around to interviews and little bro and this nigga, right? So then the game rebuts that shit, right? So now Stackwell come on today talking about what the game called me. He game called me. He wants y'all to know this, and the other. So basically, the game, the semantics this nigga tried to play was, I didn't even know he was mad about that.
I'm
That
sure he's
nigga
not.
said, I didn't even know he was mad about that.
I'm
Like,
sure he's not.
you're lying. Bro, stop it. You're fucking lying. So I didn't even know he was mad about that. And he tries to say, well, you was on power with 50, that's my mortal enemy, but I ain't say nothing. I just thought it was cool. You was getting your acting on, you know what I'm saying? This, that, and the other. So then, the internet, don't forget. So the niggas had to start pulling receipts, back there. I had to start pulling fucking receipts. Like, nigga, it would, first of all, this ain't even the same fucking situation because this was a nigga who I was actively in a beef with, still to this day, but actively in a beef with, also talking shit to me, talking down to me in my neighborhood with you. I went and got a check to go be on a nigga's show where I played a character that has nothing to do with reality. Okay? On top of the fact that you and 50 were cool at the time. Y'all had made up in the club, bottles above. Okay? Y'all had fucking made up. Nigga, stop it. I'm just I'm just so tired
Childish shit,
of niggas who I spent money on, okay? Who I was invested in, just being some of the biggest bitch ass niggas I've ever seen in my life. How is this little man from how this little man doing all this damage, hurting all these egos, hurting all this pride? Y'all putting shit on people and y'all not doing the work. Y'all want that's why I like Drake. You get to escape with Drake. You get to go live either a life that you'll never live or a life that you don't want to stop. Talking about the other rich niggas that be around them. Y'all are living in the past. You are living in the past and you need to grow the fuck up. You need to stop lying. You need to stop drinking. Fuck you need to stop doing.
Agreed. Agreed. I when I anytime we start talking about the battle, I just start getting like I don't think it's PTSD because it's just like how is this still I think that's where my mind just like goes is like how did this battle just like whip everybody's ass like that? Like everybody's just in disarray and confusion. Like you're just still like, after you get a whooping from your parents where you're like, I don't know if I love you or hate you or like
I'm in a
that
haze.
feeling. Yeah, you're just like, I don't know how to feel about you right now, but I don't like it. I'm confused. I'm trying to also stop crying. Yeah, fatigue. I'm just tired.
Well,
Okay.
all I gotta say is, girl, listen, I know Jay-Z and Nas are so glad.
Okay,
I
like
I
finally,
know
yo.
Jay-Z and Nas are
Mhm.
so glad two
Mhm.
niggas picked up this mantle because if
Yeah.
I tell you niggas was still actively talking about Ether and Takeover to this day. And I keep saying that because I need you to understand, baby, it's not gonna stop.
It's not gonna
Especially because now with social media and the fact that these niggas keep talking. Because that's the thing. If y'all would just shut the fuck up, we would have nothing else to
really
talk
it.
about.
But that's really it. But niggas
But
can't.
you
So
niggas keep coming out here on these podcasts. Y'all keep telling us these stories. Y'all keep lying, and then now the commentary community got to keep up tabs with your lies. It's just you're suing niggas. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to your shows. You showing up at shows, getting ignored. It's too much.
it
It's
is.
just too.
It is.
I'm tired of talking about y'all. I'm tired of y'all talking about each other. I'm tired. I'm so tired. Please.
Girl.
I need a new battle or something. I need some new niggas to hate each other. Something. I don't know. I
I
don't know.
mean, girl. Like I say, this just might be the next one for the next 20 years. Who knows?
It is. What do you say? I'm doing what COVID did. They'll never get over it.
Mm, mm.
It's
Well,
still not over.
friends, I believe this concludes all of the topics that we have for this evening for just a sip.
Was that it?
Mm-hmm. That was
Okay.
it, girl. That was fun. That was fun. Shout out to Calm Spirits. Okay, we're gonna be live again this Sunday. This Sunday, 9-ish. 9-ish.
7.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
7.
Okay, we
Yeah.
gonna say 8-ish. We
No, we
gonna
gonna
say
say 7 because the bitch gotta be at work at 11 a.m. We doing 7.
all
I
right,
can't play games. That's
all
the new
right,
time. Like if
whatever.
you look like we said last time you watched the show, Calvin's got a job. Well, Calvin got a job.
We'll
Calvin
be back.
Calvin got a more important job. Okay, so times
Exactly.
are changing. Mm.
Well, either way, shout out to Cape Town for tuning in tonight. And again, we'll be back this Sunday, 7 p.m. Central Time. So right now, what is this? 10:25. We got on about an hour and a half earlier. Just for those of you who want to again tune in next week, we also like to do Just the Sip. This is Just the Sip where we pop on during the week and just give you guys some updates on what the hell's going on because we really can't get to it. Too much to be going on. We can't all get to it all at the end of the week. So tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays for Just the Sip around the same time, about an hour and a half earlier, and we be on here to talk to y'all and again just update you. We had so much fun today. Again, if you're in the Kansas City area, come to the wine tasting tomorrow. That's gonna be a good time. Also, we have the speaking engagement for my book From Goop to Goddess. Super excited about that. And I believe that's all the church announcements that we have. But yes, tune in this Sunday. We have these amazing chocolates. Shout out to what was the owner of the what was her name?
Bootleg bourbon balls,
Like
Miss, yes, Miss
yeah,
Jill,
Miss
yes,
Jill. Shout out to Miss Jill. Thank you so much for the love, and we will catch y'all later. Cheers.
yes. We'll
Cheers.
taste you later. Peace.